Welcome back to DC-Cember as me and my guests, Serum Lake and Saddle Up, continue on through the best and worst Batsuits. Now before we continue, let's take a look at some honorable mentions.
He's been beating the tar out of muggers and dope peddlers out there the last few weeks.
Tell me where the Joker's funhouse is this time, while you can still talk.
I guess we'll do a guess game. Which do you think made #1 overall on this voting list among the community?
Gonna be the Christian Bale costume, perhaps?
Really? I don't think people would.
And you're gonna love me.
There's probably not much of a shocker to most people, but yes, the Dark Knight suit has made top lists.
It's not even Christian Bale's best suit. Batman Begins suit is way better.
It was a community vote.
Fair enough.
I mean, for Christian Bale, like he's the first one to have the same suit to wear in 2 movies in a row.
Yeah.
I like the suit. It's just, for me, it's like I much prefer the Batman Begins suit. Much more intimidating.
Yeah, and it's kind of funny that for the suit is a very different emblem than what they use for his movies. But I would say for this suit, it has the perfect blend of style and function. Because for one, able to turn your neck around.
Yeah, he was certainly more agile in his movies, at least compared to Keaton with his turning his shoulders when he needed to look around. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Personally, I don't love the costume. But I mean, I guess I can understand why people like it because it's from one of the most successful Batman series out there.
I like how it's very realistic with how they described how it was formed and everything with the Kevlar plating and stuff, and even for the first and the second one. It's not perfect, like Batman definitely feels the impacts of any of the bullets and whatever's thrown at him, especially even with Bane's punches.
The shadows betray you because they belong to me.
Yeah, it's just not bad. I think it's kind of like the New 52 where it's too many weird segments that don't really align, especially like the pants don't really align with any kind of human anatomy or like where things bend. It just could have been done better, I think. And sometimes the cowl with the neck piece he has gives him sort of like a bobblehead look. I get the thick neck of the Begins cowl. Like he just, again, looks much more intimidating, like a creature of the night in that suit. And I think the Begins suit could be arguably one of the, if not the best movie suit with all the Batman suits. So I just hate how they went with a downgrade.
Yeah, because it's not only a downgrade for its intimidation factor, but I also think a downgrade for with protection. Because I think with the more separation of the plating, yeah, you're able to be more agile and faster, but you just better watch yourself, though. These has detachable gauntlet parts. That proved to be useful, especially against Joker.
You know how I got these scars?
Yeah, that's cool.
And I like that for in The Dark Knight, he had a sonar sensor, which was basically a precursor to the detective mode used in the games.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool too.
Gave him the white eye look that, you don't see very often in live action.
Yeah.
I suppose it was blue-white, but close enough.
Though luckily after Deadpool and Wolverine, we can see that having the white eyelids on the cowl, it can still look pretty good and pretty intimidating. Hint, hint, Warner Brothers. Still, I would say with this suit, this is a good mixture of the high-tech gadgets, but also with some low-tech, with besides having the sonic sensor, even deploying like that signal balloon to get a quick escape away, at least when he was in China.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
Also having like that explosion pellet gun thing where he just shot up from miles away to the other building to create the explosion to make the getaway.
Yeah, I love the use of the gadgets in that movie for sure.
And even with the batarangs, even though, yeah, it was used in Batman Begins, like how they're very tiny shuriken.
Which I guess makes more sense in real life. I do wish we'd get an actual batarang, but I was fine with it. Like I said before with the animated series suit, I think the stories blend in with the suit in people's minds, and
Yeah.
they sort of just judge a suit also based on the impact of the movie or whatever media it was in. So for me, I try to like separate the two as much as I can, but it's hard, I understand.
Yeah, I agree, because I feel like for a while, like up until with Ben Affleck This was a suit people would dress as at conventions within parodies. Like, this was the main suit. I mean, heck, I think Warner Bros. Is trying to see if they can get Christian Bale back again as Batman for Dawn of Justice. At least I heard there was rumors about that.
They probably explored the possibility, but I don't know. Really best he didn't. I'm glad he didn't, honestly.
Same here.
He's a silent guardian, a watchful protector, a dark knight.
All right, well, that concludes this year's DC-Cember. And I want to thank you both for being a part of this as we got through with some of the Dark Knight's best and worst suits.
Thanks for having me. It was fun. Really fun to talk about. I loved it. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, as I like to get different people's opinions on whether if you have cosplay suit or just another fan that's seen various media. It's always unique to hear different aspects despite with the community votes. And thanks to you viewers, so stay tuned for more content on BD Night.